Okay. Lovely, lovely Libras. I'm going to do this as part two because that was so long. I'm also trying to get my hair up off my neck. I like that I can move around a little bit more doing it this way. I may stick to this. So, I'm just going to do the cards. We're going to do the cards. Going to see what messages want to come through generally. So I'm going to do part one. That was the intuitive messages. Part two is going to be the card reading. So hopefully that'll be self-explanatory. People can choose the what things that they like. So if you're just watching the part two and you've missed the part one, I may reference that. What have we got here? Magic and manifestation there. I may reference part one. So you may have to go back and rewatch it to understand what I'm saying, or it could be something completely different. But just so you know that part one was the intuitive stuff. Right. Okay, any messages, please? Monday, Libra energy. Messages to come through. Monday, we're reading for Libra energy. Destiny, the same card, guys. You saw that. I didn't set that up. Didn't set that up, guys. You saw that. Balance, very you, Libra. The dragon of balance there. Can you see that okay? I might have to just stand up to make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. Oh, look at that yin yang up there as well. And Merlin, the dragon, underneath there as well. I've been seeing the magician a lot. I'm gonna shuffle and split, and we'll see what the underlying wants to be. So, whoop. The underlying energy is peace. Yeah, very Libran, right? Peace, balance, lovely purple energy. I'm actually using this deck, by the way, those of you who watched part one, because of this. I was drawn to how the stars are reflected in the ocean. So this idea of being called to the ocean, called to use your emotional energy, but also ocean emotion. There's a reason why they rhyme, guys. But how the ocean's surface reflects the night sky. So this thing about this as well, the imagery of like the soul leaving the body. So peace as well, gorgeous. I love the messages that are coming through. So let's find out what this Destiny Dragon wants to actually tell us then. I haven't read this. This is a new deck for me, so I'm going to read this. I'm going to read what this has to say at the same time as you discovering it. So, yay, teamwork. It is your life, your journey, your path. You walk it your way. Destiny is a mighty dragon of great authority. She has no time for fluffiness, ego, or human dramas, as she puts it. She and her kind have been hidden in the depths of the earth for eons, waiting for us to be ready to take back our power and stand in our... That car was very quiet. Just purred away. I was thinking that car's going to start its engine, it's going to be really noisy, and it just went... individual and collective might. She wants to galvanise us into action so that we stand strong against adversity and, if necessary, fly in the face of authority to challenge systems that are no longer fit for purpose. She says, if you want change, you need to be that change, not wait for others to do it for you. You do not need their permission to live life your way, nor can they absolve you from responsibility. It is your life, your journey, your path. You walk it your way. Light and fluffy will not create the lasting changes on your planet. Have you ever tried moving a large square flat-bottomed stone uphill? It is impossible. I have read this before. I just didn't remember until this point. As humans, you need to come together and work in union, not isolation. Take responsibility for who you are, hold the vision of what you wish to create, and work together with others. We are facing periods of change and at times adversity. We as people of the earth can only achieve a more secure future if we come together and work for the good of all. We can be the change. The time for division has passed. It is time for us to unite, collaborate, and work in unison. Maybe somebody's starting a union in the UK. I think it's the union for shopkeepers, shop workers, is called Unison. So there could be something about joining a union, all standing together, perhaps. Obviously, that can be controversial. So do what's right for you. Do what's right for you. Be authentic, but also work in for the greater good as well. The more you work for the greater good, the more your personal destiny is going to be fulfilled, right? Be selfless. So Let's find out what else for you, Libra. It feels like, if those of you who've done the tidying, I think we're getting the ball rolling now. No more sitting pretty and looking like a little kitten. You know, a kitten surrounded by dominoes. The universe is like, right, okay, time for the dominoes to fall. Let's get things moving. Destiny on track. It's just like, all you had to do, Libra, was clear out that cupboard. That's all we asked of you. And you refused to do it for 2 years. Like, so those of you who haven't cleaned out your cupboards yet, go and clean out your cupboards, right? We all want to get moving along here. Clear out the clutter. Do your Mary Kondoing. Okay. Libra. The soul. There you go. Told you. The soul. Passion. Maybe some change required. Look at all the butterflies. She's got an earth there for the eye. Tears again, saltwater tears, emotion. Could definitely be something that Destiny card was talking about. Almost like thinking of the greater good of the planet as well as people. You know, the people need the planet to survive. So there could be something going on there with that. Maybe somebody's very passionate about their destiny, passionate about 1 and 4 is a 5 as well. That's also a change. So somebody could be very passionate about things to do with the planet and recycling and I don't know, I'm hearing upcycling and, you know, making the most of our resources and also protecting natural spaces. I'm hearing protecting forests and green spaces. Let's just, oh god, no, look again, life, breath. Yeah, soul. I think somebody's been astrally projecting. I really, really do. Whether you're aware of it or not, it could happen in your dream space. Excuse me for a second. So that was my son informing me that next to the sink in the bathroom, sort of behind it and down, there's 2 fairly, okay, trigger warning, phobias, right? Skip ahead 2 minutes if you think this might be something that triggers you. So behind the sink there was 2 spiders, probably about this big, but very, very spindly. You know, those very, very thin ones with very thin legs. I love them. I think they've got very cute knees. If you look at them, they've got little knobbly knees, which I think are adorable. So I like spiders, and yeah. So he said there's 2 spiders, and they're hugging. Mum, they're hugging. So I went and looked, and they were indeed 2 spiders, and it looked like they were kind of facing each other like this. And it looked like they were creating a web together. So I feel like it has some sort of significance to your reading because we've got the world there. This thing about working in unison with others. You could be working with people on the internet, you know, using the web to connect people, to organise people in some sort of way. Maybe finding your soul tribe online, something like this. But yeah, this life and breath. It's gorgeous. 9 as well. 9's a completing cycles. Okay, so we're going to go to your emotions. Libra's emotions, please. What's going on emotionally for Libra right now? 9 of Wands. It's funny because when I was saying that's a 9, that's what I was seeing, the 9 of Wands, completing a journey, coming to the end of some sort of cycle. I'm going to pull your cards quite quickly and then I'm going to interpret them. So what else emotionally for Libra? Queen of Swords, that's your energy there. Yeah, very, very Libran energy. I'm actually going to turn it this way. That's going to be better for you, and it's going to be better space-wise as well, isn't it? Funny I'm mentioning space again. Sadly, we're not all Elon Musks. We can't all leave the planet when it gets into a bit of a state. 4 of Swords, you are doing some kind of emotional healing there. Just noticing the cobwebs as well as spider webs there in the background. She's holding on. She's holding on to a spider web, the moon. So something unknown, fears, secrets. There's 4 pillars there. So I'm kind of getting... Sorry, I'm jumping from one thing to the next. In the underlying, you've got the moon card. So the 4 pillars of this, again, that Greek reference. There's 2 dark pillars and 2 light pillars. Also noticing the stone steps. Now, Cancer had a reading where I was seeing like something that was kind of like a very civic building, and they were posing on the steps of the civic building. So it's just reminding me of Cancer's reading. Cancer's ruled by the moon, so you may have a Cancer element in your chart. You may be dealing with a Cancerian. But generally, it can be Piscean or even Scorpio energy as well. It doesn't have to be. The moon shines on us all, right? It's funny, I was seeing like the surf at the moonlight. Hidden feelings. So I was asking about emotions. So I feel like this is something to do with hidden feelings, secret emotions, some fear surrounding that. But then the light is coming through. The light is coming through, and it's casting a light on two of these pillars. It's almost like if you're going for that twin flame thing, it's almost like 1111. I was saying it's like the Four of Wands card, you know, the four pillars. There's normally two dogs howling at the same moon on this card, and there were two dogs in the one of those dreams I had last night. Okay, the King of Wands is underneath that. Okay, so emotionally, I'm going to go into it more in a minute, just when I pull your other cards. I just wanted to show you how she's holding on to that cobweb there. So definitely could be something about holding on to something it to do with the internet or online, or holding on to connections with other people, staying connected while you wait and while you heal something emotionally, or you're waiting for somebody else to heal, possibly. I'm hearing Four of Swords. Right, okay. So let's go to the Muse Tarot to find out what's going on mentally for you. So mentally, in regards to this Nine of Wands, there's that Chariot card again. So the Chariot and the Six of Emotions there. So again, Cancerian energy, strong Cancerian energy in this reading so far. Six of Emotions. That is a soulmate card. You might think somebody is your soulmate, or it can also be a card about people returning from the past. You may be thinking about reaching out to someone from your past, or thinking about somebody from your past. They may be returning to you. Oh my goodness, I heard pack your bags. You see the child on the suitcase? I heard pack your bags. Okay. Queen of Swords, please. Mentally, Libra mentally, with this Queen of Swords energy. Page of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is not in communication. You're the Queen of Swords, Libra. It's your card in the tarot. You're not, emotionally, you're not ready to communicate something. And intellectually, you're gathering information. You're not ready to communicate a truth because you're gathering information. Okay. Or because somebody's watching you and you're aware of it. Four of Swords. Four of Swords, please, for Libra. You are trying to... You're thinking, how am I going to end a situation? And you feel very stuck. You don't know how to end some sort of situation. I feel like you may be thinking, I don't want to stab someone in the back here. But there is this sense of you trusting your emotions. The need to trust your emotions in order to navigate something that could be quite a painful ending. Okay. On the underlying, we've got the Two of Materials, trying to stay balanced. We saw that from the cards earlier. Trying to stay balanced. Trying to juggle the situation. Trying to make your mind up. They show me the Justice card as well. Again with the steps. The Justice card again is your card in the tarot. Trying to be fair, trying to be balanced, trying to keep things equal, trying to be in good karma. But again, this feeling of being in two minds. Just noticing the kind of the doorways down here. It's like, I feel like you've got a decision to make, a decision between two things or two situations. Could be two people. I'm not seeing that yet though. Two pathways. I feel like you're trying to negotiate kind of the middle ground at the moment, mentally. How do I keep these two kind of maybe polarized situations imbalanced? Feeling quite split. But yeah, this can also symbolize contracts or law, business dealings. It's in the positive, so it's good karma. You're being just, you're being honest, you're being Libra. You are being very Libra. Look at all the sword energy. Look at the Queen of Swords there. Justice card. Libra's being Libra, and there's the Four of Wands that I was talking about with the the moon card with the 4, the 1111, or it's something to do with stability. It could possibly be working with others. And there's that King of Wands again. We've seen the King of Wands twice now. It could be that you're showing as the King of Wands. You're wanting to follow some kind of creative, something you're very passionate about, something that speaks to your soul, something that you feel very motivated to move towards. And it could be a person for you who makes you feel, could be connecting with a soulmate who is in King of Wands energy. All right, guys, let's keep going. Someone's sneezing outside my door there. Can I pick these up, please? I'm not used to working on this surface. Oh, I didn't even ask. Oh, it's my son. I always think he looks like my little boy. In your action space, the Page of Cups, you could be apologizing to somebody, or you could be entering into a new relationship. You could be feeling a little bit unsure. You could be fantasizing. So quite a few things here with the Page of Cups. Can you tell me why the Page of Cups is here, please? Also noticing he is on a beach, guys. He's on a beach. Why did I sound like another tarot reader then? I don't know why that happened. Again, with the Page of Pentacles. Again, fantasy energy, but being quite practical with it. You could have 2 children, possibly a water sign and an earth sign. Showing me the Hangman. Right. I asked about the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here for Libra, please? Thank you. 4 of Swords. Which way, please? Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah. So there is emotions on offer here with somebody. Again, it could be I think you're my soulmate. It could be I really like you. It's quite simple. It's quite sweet. The Page of Cups has been coming through for me quite a lot as distilled emotions, the pure emotions. When you boil emotions down, what are you left with? What's the root? You know, the roots, kind of almost like the gem, the pearl in the ocean. So it's very, very simple, but with that simplicity comes sweetness. So you could say it's naive. You could say it's holding on to that childlike charm, that childlike sense of exploration, of being able to open up emotionally. I'm sorry, they're showing me I went on a school trip. I worked in a school and alongside a school for a while, and I went on a school trip, and there was a little girl who I believe had, now I didn't know the details, she wasn't in my class, but I believe she may have had some form of autism. She may have been on the spectrum. She may have had a special need. I didn't know this because again, she wasn't a child from my class, but I was sat doing an art project with her at this trip that we went to, and she was sat next to me, and she just was very open about that she liked me, you know, and she wanted to give me cuddles. Very sweet, very much like, hey, I like you. You know, it doesn't cost me anything to say that. It is what it is. So it's coming through as something like that for me. But this 4 of Swords, there's almost like it's like you're thinking yourself. It's like you're freezing up. It's almost like Snow White, right? So maybe like waiting for Prince Charming to come and give you a kiss. Right, okay. What else, please, in the action space for Libra? 3 of Cups. Wanting to have a get together, or keeping an eye on people, keeping an eye on your friends, or feeling like your friends are spying on you, possibly. Something going on with people around you. Could be gossip here with that Page of Voices. What else, please, for Libra? What else, please, for Libra? What's the 10 of Swords? What's going on in the action space, please? The Tower. Okay, yeah, there's something coming to an end. You either feel it coming in, or you're I think you're just that, the imagery of the girl coming out of the water again. Fresh start. It feels like a fresh start. Feels like a, you know, because this is Aphrodite coming out of the ocean, which again we saw in part 1. So The High Priestess, knowing, yeah, you're following some kind of deep knowing. You're following some kind of soul calling. The Fool is divinely led. They're trusting the signs. All right, so emotionally here, you're in Nine of Wands energy, which is the Wounded Warrior card. So you've emotionally been dealing with something that's been very, very stressful. You've been dealing with something, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can see it very well. I can't seem to get, I'm comfortable like when I'm knelt down, but then I can't see that if you can see the card, so I keep having to stand up. The Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. It's you emotionally dealing with something that's been actually really quite hard on you. You've been putting up with things for a long time, or you've kept it together emotionally for a long time. It's that feeling of, now if you listen to part one, the girl who woke up in the ocean and she was trying to kind of regain her balance, and the ocean kept on knocking her down. I've started to see the Nine of Wands as you know, the life, especially if it's in your emotions, it's life rolling those barrels towards you. They're showing me Donkey Kong, rolling those barrels towards you that you have to keep leaping over, rolling the waves in and in and in, and you have to kind of figure out how to stand strong in those tides. So emotional tides coming into you, things that are rocking you emotionally. Been a long journey, but you are getting stronger because of it. The Nine of Wands teaches us how to pick ourselves back up, how to survive. So you're getting emotionally very, very strong here because of some kind of difficult experience. It actually leads you into Queen of Swords energy, which again is your it's a very strong high vibrational Libra card. So this thing that's been emotionally painful for you, I'm going to have to kneel down. I do hope you can see when I lift the cards up closer. You're trying to think, hearing your thoughts regarding this Nine of Wands. In your thoughts, you're thinking about success. You're thinking about wanting some kind of victory here in regards to taking action towards something that you are probably quite passionate about. The interesting thing about this Chariot is she doesn't have two horses. She has a lot of horses. You could be in some sort of leadership position. Again, with this thing about connectivity, you know, all these horses being connected. It's like you're the leader of an army of horses. So horses symbolize freedom, action, hard work, commitment, Sagittarian energy. I'm going to actually read the description of this card just to make sure that I'm getting this across to you. So wanting to take action, wanting success, wanting victory in regards to, you're thinking about a past situation. You're thinking, these Six of Emotions is relationships from the past, wanting equal give and take. So I feel like you're reflecting, you've been reflecting in your thoughts on things from the past, perhaps thinking about when you were a child. It's interesting, again, she's sat on this beach. So for me, it might be reflecting on who I was, however, maybe 20 years ago when I was on the beach writing my book. This interesting message coming through. I don't know if you can see here with these 2 points. So I'm getting 2 points coming together, 2 points in time coming together. And there's a reflection here. Now the sand isn't normally reflective, but can you see this? There's a reflection. So you're reflecting on something from the past. Something to do with taking action and success. Let's read that Chariot card. So confident willpower. This again is mentally, not in your action space. Confident willpower, control, determination, movement, travel, believing in yourself, taking care not to harm others, moving fearlessly towards a dream, maneuvering different forces in the same direction, knowing where you want to go. Prompt, the ritual of will. She burned her plans into her mind's eye and into her heart. Uphill or downhill, she is determined to get there, and nothing will stand in her way. Drawing down the power of the cosmos into her solar plexus, all of her willpower pours out into the night and etches her path in the sand. It's number 11 as well, page number 11. Seen a lot of 11s now. 1,000 horses thunder onto the ground below her as she stretches her hands to connect into their galloping energy. The horses have different ideas about where they want to run to. Some pull left and some pull right, but the chariot muse with all her resolve and determination coaxes these wild beauties onto the right track. She wants to remind you that your will is magic and that your purpose will guide your steps forward. Move ahead confidently, because with steady, controlled movement, you will see your dream in the distance and catch it. Charioteer, ride through the night, the oceans, times and places. See the goal, release your light. Determined forward paces. Determined forward paces. Okay. You know where you want to go. You know you're determined. I've got Sagittarius in Mars, so this is absolutely talking to me. It's like when I make my mind up, when I know what I want, it's like eyes on that bullseye, right? Eyes on the prize. So very strong, very determined energy. Libra, this is quite a good reading for you. For you personally, I feel like your soul is strong. They're telling me you have the life breath. So you know something, you want success, you're determined in regards to something from your past. For me, it could be, I am going to Greece. As soon as I get the chance, I am going to Greece. I need to be back on that beach. Again, with this 2 points of time meeting. So, you know, this could be emotionally, it's like COVID, right? I know where I want to go. I'm not able to go there. I can take steps towards it. You know, I got my passport, I'm getting my COVID shots. But emotionally, it's a long drawn out process. So however this applies to you in regards to your dreams and wishes, knowing where you're going, being very headstrong, emotionally it's taking a toll on you. In your action space though, you are showing as this, I feel like this is like you frozen, not able to move towards what you want to move towards, right? Like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, it's like I cannot, all I can do is rest. I'm frozen, all I can do is rest and heal. Maybe again, healing from things that you're thinking about from the past. But then you've got this double cups energy. So I feel like you're ready to express feelings for somebody, to apologize to someone. No, it's not an apology, because it's the Ace of Cups. It's something new. They're playing the song in my head again. I'll put my love in a bottle and I'll go to the beach. They're cutting out the middle bit. If it's you, it'll come back to me. You're just what I like. So it's almost like this is the moment of sending out a message, waiting for the return. I'm thinking again with the otters and again with the traffic light system, there's some kind of signaling. Oh my God, yeah, it's received. It's received because this is the cup. It could be somebody's given an offer to you and there's a fish in the cup, right? So here's the cup. It goes this way around, look. Here's the cup. Here's the love offer. It doesn't have to be romantic, guys. It can be friendship as well. This could be my friend who I went to Greece with coming back from the past, you know, wanting to reconnect with her. Doesn't have to be a love interest, but it could be. So an emotional offer being made, an emotional offer being received, because the fish is in the cup. Okay, but you're frozen. So then we move into this Queen of Swords energy, knowing your truth, absolutely knowing your truth, right? Emotionally, you've thought about it, you've worked through your emotions, you've analysed them, you've looked at them from every angle, you've done that Libra work. You know what the pure distilled emotion is for you. You know what your destiny is. You've thought this isn't an emotional impulse. It probably started as an emotional impulse, you know, a feeling that this is your destiny. But you know, you're a Libra, you don't just go, oh, okay, yeah, it feels like a fairy tale, it must be a fairy tale, let's go and do this thing. You go, hang on a minute, let me look at this, let me analyze this, let me figure this out, let me look at everybody involved in this. Yeah, absolutely. I know my truth, right? I've done it, I've looked at myself. Holding on to my truth, not communicating yet. Not the right time to communicate. I'll communicate when it's the right time, because you're looking, you're watching, you know, in your thoughts, intellectually, you're studying. You may be literally studying something, you may be a student, but this is collecting information. And what are you watching? You're watching the people around you. You're watching the community around you. You're watching your family. You're watching your friends. You're watching people who may be gossiping. You know what your truth is. So what's their truth? Being very Libra, very, very Libra. And we did see that Justice card. Like, you are seeing behind other people's masks. It's almost like you're waiting for things to be revealed, because you've got this Moon card energy. Right, Moon card energy. You know what your truth is. You know where you're going. You know where you're heading. Nothing's going to stop you. You've got the power of 1,000 horses there on your side. Absolutely determined, knowing where you're going. You've got the strength of the wounded warrior. You know how to pick yourself up. Very, very strong energy. Could be friendship. Again, this could be friendship. I've made an offer, offer received, offer sent back. So now you're figuring it out. You're like, this is very new. This emotional energy, whatever this is for you, this emotional connection, very, very new. So you're waiting, you're studying, you are trying to see behind other people's masks. Are they as they seem? Are they genuine? Or is there more going on here that has yet to be revealed? Could be that you find something out about somebody. Could be that you bring in this Tower moment. I'm completely having a fresh start here. The Fool energy. I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave everything that my previous life behind. I'm gonna go and do something completely new. It could just be, guys, I'm going to Greece. I'm off. It could be a number of things, right? But it's something to do with this newness, this new start. But emotionally, again, you're in this four of swords energy here, because something has to end, right? In order to have a new beginning, in order to have the fresh start, the new beginning, possibly with a King of Pentacles there, just showed itself to be an Empress there, to really boss up in your own life, to follow your soul path, to do what's right for you, to follow your destiny. To have the new, something has to end, and it could be you don't know how to end something to have the new. Again, this feeling of like the right time, you know, there's something here that's been a long drawn out process for you. You're very, very strong. You know where you're going. You know what your truth is. I don't think anything's going to stop you, but I feel like there's obstacles in your way. You're at a crossroads here. You know, you it could be the relationship's on ice. It could be that it's not the right time. So again, this sense of like this perpetual wounded warrior energy of like having to keep picking yourself up, having to keep healing, trying to stay connected, but really kind of like clock watching. Is it time yet? Is it time yet? They're giving me kids. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? So then intellectually here, in your thoughts, again, it's like, how do I make this decision? I'm following my emotions, but there's this crossroads, there's this choice. Again, with this choice, I feel like you've got a choice coming up. You've got a choice coming up, and I feel like you're not going to be tightrope walking anymore. You're not going to be juggling anymore. You're not going to be between two situations anymore. I think you're going to have to pick a path. Pick a path. Crossroads. But it's going to mean that one of those doors shuts, and you could hurt someone in the process. And I don't think you're a Libra. You don't want to hurt people. So figuring out how to do it. And when you do it, it's going to be a Tower moment. But the Tower moment, Scorpionic energy, is actually very positive energy. If you think of cards like that Plutonic energy, the Scorpio energy, it removes things from your life that are no longer necessary for your soul growth. So again, just as a reminder, you've got destiny, you've got passion and soul. You're moving towards the thing, life, breath and peace. Magic and manifestation there as well, I'm seeing underneath that. And the sun, light. Look at these cards, guys. You're doing what's right for you. Harmony. You're moving If you've been in something challenging, you're moving towards a better situation. Again, it could be this card and this card are both about soulmates, people who you're meant to spend your life with, people who you've known, friends you've known in past lives, people who you get on with, where there's peace, there's harmony. Could be that you've met some kind of group of people online and these are your people and you want to move towards them, you want to move closer to them. You know who you are, and you know where you're going, you know what's right for you, and you're moving towards a place of peace and balance, of destiny, of soul purpose, of soul growth. But you have to leave something behind. So use it. Use that scorpionic energy, right? Use that hello window opening. Use that plutonic energy, okay? It's hello window opening. You know, the window's going to open. This is here to empower you. This is here to, it's not hurting you, it's empowering you. Right, okay. Responsibility there, meerkat. Yeah, it could be something, you may have to let go of some responsibilities. Okay. We're going for advice. Advice for Libra, please. Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. On the underline, you've got hyena, fear. Yeah, if you're going into the new, you may have some fear of the unknown. But again, I feel like you're leaving, you know, this past situation behind, which is with this 10 of Swords and the Tower. It's like something... It's not right for you anymore, right? It's not right for you. This situation is wrapping up its ending. You're moving towards this bright, colourful future that feels much more in line with you. 3 and 8 makes 11. So again, definitely be moving towards a soulmate. And 4 there, Wisdom Owl. So this is your advice card. You are very wise. Look, you're in Queen of Swords energy, gathering information. You are wise. You're not being like that Aquarian Fool energy that just jumps in without thinking. You've thought long and hard about this. You've had to. All you've had to do is, like, you know, you've been so stuck. It's like all you can do is think. Okay. You know, and that Athenan energy as well. Athena, you know, she's seems very Libran as well. I don't know if she's associated with Libra at all, but she could definitely be. I can see why she's come out in your reading. Open your eyes and see what is really there. Look for the whole truth. This is what you're doing. You're looking for the truth and nothing but the truth. Look for the whole truth, as you may only be seeing part of the whole, but you know this. Through experience, we can gain the wisdom to not make the same mistakes again. Develop your learning and intelligence, as education is never wasted. Negotiation is better than attack. No way. Okay. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, you're going to have to go and watch the Capricorn reading, which I'm going to film on Thursday. I've already got some messages for them. Negotiation is better than attack. Very interesting. I'm going to hold on to that one. And yeah, go and check out the Cappy reading that will be going up on Thursday, because that is in my notes. Right, the magic. The use of the owl magic is an ancient practice. The energy is used in cultures as diverse as ancient Greece and Rome, to Northern Europe, ancient Greece and Rome, so Greece again, and First Nations of the Americas. Use owl magic when you seek wisdom in a situation, and perhaps you are not seeing the whole truth and wish to do so. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision. We've seen that, right? We've seen that so many times in this reading. Like, just a reminder there with the doorways. Indecision here with the 2 of Pentacles. Indecision, Libra. This is the problem with seeing both sides, right? Seeing the advantages of both sides. You can't make a decision. And then again with that moon energy and the secrets. So you know what your truth is. You are, like, authentic. You've done a lot of thinking. You're clear. So you're figuring out other people in this situation. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision or when you need to make a rational view of an emotionally charged situation. A rational view of an emotionally charged situation. So there could be something coming in for you. So stay in that Swords energy right now. That Swords energy is really serving you. Intelligence, knowledge, I'm hearing compassion, which I wasn't going to say, but hearing compassion. Being fair-minded, seeing both sides of the situation, being balanced, being peaceful. I feel like things could happen in the community around you. There's going to feel like a tower moment, but you're being asked to stay in that strong, intelligent Queen of Swords, Athena energy. You're strong, right? Let other people make their own messes, and hold on to your truth. All right. Whoa. I'm oh my god, look at these cards. Oh my god. Right, okay, Turtle Spirit, again with Cancerian energy. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. 62, that makes down to an 8 again. A loop cycle. Owl, again, Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. So if you don't see clearly now, you will do. Look at the owl twice. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. What do you love? Be loyal to it. Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. Giving me the Guinness advert. TikTok, TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. Guys, it's looking good. Stay strong. You've got this. Brown bear. Take the time out. Take a time out. If it's not time, it's not time. Okay, Snow White, go and chill out. Right, okay, let's read all this advice for you then. Oh, I don't know if it's better or worse doing it on a surface than doing it on the floor. I'm getting up and down. It's like my poor knees. You're my religion. What is it? That's how I'm living. When I'm down on my knees, you're how I pray. That Lana Del Rey song that came through for you. When I'm down on my knees, Libra, that's how I pray for you. What can I say? Right, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. I hope you can see this. I can't keep getting up and down like that. Turtle Spirit, sorry, they're making fun of me. They're making jokes about stamina. Okay. Turtle Spirit arrives to remind you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, so much divine timing going on here, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. You know that because you're intelligent, right? You've got your truth, you sat waiting. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that it almost feels as if you are not moving at all. Right? This may be a time to crawl before walking, taking your time to align to Turtle Spirit's place as you contemplate the road you are on, doing what you need to do in a small moment that will soon pass. And that's what I said, right? Get your passport, make sure your passport's in date, get your COVID shots, whatever you need to do, any practical steps you can do, clear out the clutter, right? Anything you can do so that you can move in the direction. I'm sorry, now they've shown me a couple of things. When I was in, I think it was in Turkey, but I was between the Turkey and Greece. So, in the Mediterranean between the two, there are turtles in that area. There's an island actually, if you go to Greece, that's, they call it Turtle Island. I don't know what the real name is for it. Hello, fly. We've got a fly friend. Yeah, but they call it Turtle Island. And like the turtles come up on the beach and stuff and lay their eggs. So you're not actually allowed to visit it. You're not actually allowed to go on it. It's protected. Turtle Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you're not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what's happening right now may be an important step towards determining whether you need to pivot or simply stay put. Or simply stay putting one foot in front of the other. True love and true success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. True love, if that's what you're after, comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now and the next step will be clear. So that's what you're doing. You're doing everything right. You don't even need the advice because it's what you're already doing, right? So you're doing well, Libra. You've been there for so long though. It's been driving me crazy because like for the longest time, I remember months and months ago, you had that kitten reading where it's like, please go away, fly, go on. You had that kitten reading where it's gone again now. You had the kitten reading where it was like, Libra, you've done the work, you've done everything you need to do, you just need to stay put, and they were showing me an image of a kitten sat down, a really cute little kitten, and there was dominoes all around it. And it was like, just stay still, Libra, because if you move, you're going to mess up the universe's plans. And I feel like you've been in that frozen state for the longest time. And it's like you're getting these messages like, take time out, clear out the clutter, let other people take the lead. And it's been driving me absolutely crazy. So it's like, if anyone tells me to be patient one more time, but that universe holding you in place energy, again, a lot of us have been going through this with COVID restrictions. The universe holding us in place is actually teaching us patience. It's teaching us to be in that wounded warrior energy, to be strong. Am I still recording? It's been such a long reading. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh, look at the 2 owls. Oh, they're showing me another card as well. They're showing me a card called the Vision, which is from the Kim Kranz Archetypes deck, where 2 people, 2 owls share a vision. I'm going to have to get it. Hang on, guys. Alright, so here you go. So the Vision card with the 2 owls. So I feel like you and someone else have a shared vision of something. Right, 2 owls. So you see clearly now. I think you do. You see your point of view clearly. Do you see the other person's point of view clearly? Owl Spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense that it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you are receiving messages from all directions. Feeling that. Definitely been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Owl Spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines. Again, this is what you're doing. Oh, sorry, bumping you. Are you okay? This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Right, watching, reading between the lines, gathering information. What is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. With all your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you are sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. The truth. I'm bumping you. All right, let's keep going. Just to kind of say that one of the dreams that I had, I was trying to protect a kitten, just because you keep coming through this kitten energy and because you've got the dog here, and we've had a few dog references. In this dream, I was there was a kitten. It was kind of like an adolescent kitten. It was grey, very, very fluffy. I just remember how fluffy it was, the size of it, and its very fine needle-like claws, right? And I was trying to keep hold of it because there were 2 kind of like aggressive dogs, sort of like not really like bulldogs, not really like pit bulls or anything like that, but sort of like a cross between something like a pit bull and a Doberman. There were 2 aggressive dogs, and this kitten wanted to get down, but I knew it wasn't going to be safe with these dogs. It didn't have the experience, right, to know how to protect itself. So I was trying to keep hold of it. I was trying to like wrap a blanket around it to try and protect myself from its claws. But yeah, so there's something to that, I think. Right, 19. So something to do with trying to protect someone, trying to keep something safe, but it being quite determined to go down and gain that experience, perhaps, is what's coming through there. So be loyal to what you love. Dog Spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you. My love and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with. 3 of Cups energy. Expressed uniquely through them. Dog Spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a good time of fortune. Be steady as you recognise that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. Really nice message there. And then Horse Spirit, freedom is yours, 53. That's not it, 33. So watch out for number patterns, especially repeating 3s and 4s apparently, because I've just opened it to Panther Spirit and saw 44 as I said that. That's Reclaim Your Power as well, Panther Spirit, if you were interested in that one. We're nearly done, guys. I'm getting really sleepy and I've got 2 more readings to do today. I knew this was going to be a big one. Right. When Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure. Yay, I get to go to Greece again. Whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to rein in your will to make a different decision. Just a reminder. I keep bumping the camera. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You see my cup on the floor there as well. Right, okay. Just to kind of show you again, the horses there. You're reining it in, right? Maybe that's what it is. You're reining it in, holding back, perhaps. I've lost where I'm up to. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals, known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that, well, whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful to you. When I close out this reading, I'm going to pull you 2 more songs at least, maybe more. And all the songs that came through will be in the description box down below for you. You can go and check those out and see if they resonate with you in any sort of way. I'm going to ask for what you need to hear, and I'm going to ask for an advice song for you. So do go and check those out, watch the videos, see what stands out to you. I hope that even if this wasn't your reading, that it was entertaining and that you took something helpful from it. And as always, I love it if you would subscribe, hit that notification bell to know when my readings go up, leave me a like, and yeah, what else? Leave me a comment if anything particularly resonated. And yeah, thank you for spending this time with me as well. Those of you who are coming in and stealth watching, those watch hours really help me out too. So everybody, do take care. Best of luck with your journey, and I hope you get that freedom that you clearly need and clearly crave, and I hope you get the love that is waiting to come into your life as well. Do take care, and awkward heart. I'll see you again soon. Bye guys.